Hi family and friends, welcome back. In case you are new to this channel, my name is Paula. This is part 2 of the Cornflower Baby hoodie. I'll put a link to part 1 in the description box. I've started on the sleeve already, and the pattern is exactly the same as the back. The only difference is the number of stitches. So for the sleeves, I've started with 40 stitches and knitted 12 rows of 2x2 garter, and then from here counted 7 rows working in pattern. So 7 rows, increased 1 stitch on each end, and then worked 8 rows and then increased 1 stitch at the beginning and at the end of the row, and I continued doing the same until I had 52 stitches. The work should measure 7 inches. Okay, that will do. And from here I'm going to cast off 5 on each end, and then I'll start the decrease until I'm left with 10 stitches. So this is what it looks like. I'll work on the last sleeve, and then from there I'll start on the front borders. Now that I have all the pieces finished, I'm going to block them by soaking them in water with a little bit of washing liquid, and then lay them on a flat surface overnight or until they are dry. Now that all the pieces are dry, I'm going to join the raglan seams using whip stitch. So I'm going to join this side. So I'm joining the sleeve and the front right side. So I'm just going to use whip stitch to join these two. So this is the right front and the right sleeve joined. So I'm going to join the back to the right sleeve now, and then I'll also do the same for the left side. pieces are joined together, I'm going to start on the front border. So for the left front border, I'm going to use 3.25 knitting needles, and to pick the stitches I'm using a 3.5 crochet hook. I'm going to pick 90 stitches from the neck to the end there. So just take my hook and set it into this first stitch there, and then I'll pull a loop. Okay, and then I'll continue doing the same. So and then I'll transfer the stitches to my needles. So from here I'm going to knit 3 rows in a 2x2 rib, and after that I'm going to place the buttonholes. So I've done the 3 rows of 2x2 rib. I'm going to now mark where I'm going to put the buttons. So I'll leave 4 stitches at the top, and then 2 stitches that I'm going to cast off for the button, and then from here I'm going to count 16, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, then I'll put another stitch marker there, and I'll leave 2, and 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16. So I'm going to rib 4 and then cast off 2, and then I'll rib until I get to the stitch marker, and then I'll cast off these 2, and then I'll continue in pattern until I finish the row. Row number 4 finished. All the buttons are in place. So turn your work. Row number 5. I'm going to rib 4. Okay. Then I'll cast on 2. 1, 2, and then I'll continue with the 2x2 rib. Row number 5 finished. Turn your work, work 3 more rows, and that will be the left front border done. Row number 8 finished, so I'm going to go to row number 9. So turn your work and then cast off. And now we're going to do the right border. The right border is easy. You just pick up 90 stitches on the edge, and then you work 8 rows of 2 by 2 rib. The 2 front borders are done, and all the raglan seams are joined. It's only 4 of them. So now I'm going to work on the hood. So facing the right side, I'm going to start picking stitches from the right side, and the stitches I'm going to pick are going to start from the middle of the cast off. So these are the 5 cast offs. I'm going to start from here. I'm going to insert my crochet hook in there. Okay, so I'm going to start picking my stitches from there. I'm going to pick 12 stitches up to here. Just going to transfer the stitches to a needle. Okay, so now we've got the 12 stitches, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. From here we're going to knit the 10 stitches on the stitch holder, and they are the 10 stitches from the sleeve. So we're going to just knit. Okay, so we've got the 12 stitches and the 10 stitches from the sleeve. We are going to continue knitting, and now we are working on the 19 stitches from the back. Okay, and then we'll continue picking the stitches. We're going to knit the stitches from the other sleeve, the 10 stitches. Okay, and then now we are on the left front. We're going to pick 12 stitches up to the middle of the 5 cast off. So we're going to pick 12 stitches up to there. Okay, now we've picked the 12 stitches. After picking all those stitches, I have a total of 63 stitches. So facing the wrong side, I'm going to purl all stitches. I will increase the stitches by 3, one at the beginning and another one in the middle, and the last one at the end of the row. From this row onwards, I'm going to knit 22, then increase by 1, and then 22, increase by 1, and then knit the last 22. Then I'll knit 22. Going to increase by 1 stitch. Then I'll knit the last 22 stitches. Then from this row, I'm going to knit in stocking stitch without any increase for 3 rows. I've done the 3 rows. On this row, I'm going to knit 22, increase by 1, knit 24, increase by 1, and then knit 22. And then from there, I'm going to follow the pattern until the hood measures 9.5 inches. And then I'll cast off. Now that the hood is 9.5 inches long, I'm going to go ahead and cast off the stitches at the top, fold the top in half, and join the 2 seams together. So that's the top seams of the hood joint. So now I'm going to pick the stitches for the hood border. The stitches, I'm going to pick them from the sides. So I'll start with the right side. I'll pick 53 stitches on the right side, and I'll pick another 53 stitches on the left side. That will be a total of 106 stitches, and I'll do 8 rows of the 2x2 rib. I've picked the 106 stitches. Now I'm going to do 8 rows of knit 2, purl 2 rib. I'm at the end of row 8 of the hood border. Just going to quickly cast off. Okay, all done. So I'm almost finished. All I need to do now is to sew the sides and the sleeve seams, and that'll be it. I've finished the hoodie, and this is what it looks like. I just need to attach the buttons now. I've crocheted the buttons. I'll put a link in the description box for those who would like to learn how to crochet buttons. Here are the 5 buttons. I'm going to show you how to attach them to the right border. And that's it. That's the hoodie done. And I think the buttons they look really cute. What do you think? Let me know in the comment section if it's something that you would want to try, or something that you'd want to use in your projects. That's it for today. Please don't forget to like, share and subscribe. I'll see you again in my next video.